So you've watched Louis Theroux's Inside The Manosphere. Here's what you can do next. Hi, my name is Eliza. I'm a feminist educator and founder of the platform Up Luv. And last week I went to the premiere of Inside The Manosphere, which shows the dangerous reality of this world of male, right-wing, Andrew Tate adjacent influencers preaching a form of hyper-alpha male masculinity and boasting about subjugating women, one-way monogamy, attacking gender minorities, and peddling racist conspiracy theories. Once incel fringe views which have now been blasted into the mainstream through content farming, rage baiting, and clout chasing from influencers like the men featured in this documentary. So here's what I think desperately needs to happen next. At the end of the screening, I had the opportunity to speak to the man himself, Louis Theroux, and I wanted to ask if he had any kind of thoughts about how we tackle this dumpster fire of misogynistic misinformation. How can we possibly counter it? And in his words, he said he had hope that these kind of moments have a life cycle of being cool, of being in the zeitgeist, and we just have to hope that men and boys eventually age out of it. And while I do think there's something in that, I don't think we can take such a passive approach to the dangers of misogyny, especially to the kind of violent misogyny that these red-pilled influencers promote. Sadly for the women who are on the receiving end of these regressive views, whether that is teachers in the classroom, teenage girls in abusive relationships, whether that's women being harassed online, we don't have the luxury of just waiting for it to stop. My question is, where is the accountability for tech companies, for social media? Where is the regulation? We've seen when the government acted too little and too late with the AI grok scandal. Women have already been having deepfakes made of them en masse for years. What action was taken, and when did Ofcom act? When the damage was already done. Whenever we talk about the issue of male violence and of harmful depictions of masculinity, it's the people who they oppress whose opinions and experiences always seem to come last. And this also includes the young boys who consume this content. We need to pressure our government and governments around the world to take a zero-tolerance approach. We urgently need to demand regulation, demand accountability, and demand mandatory education to make sure that these issues are tackled effectively. Please see the caption below to check out some organisations who are doing some vital work which you should definitely support.